Hey everyone, I'm Katie and this is South Island Kitchen. If you're looking for some tasty recipes to serve to your family and friends, you've come to the right place. Please be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is 6:45 in the morning and I am already up and ready to show you how to put sweet pork in the crock pot. We're going to make sweet pork stacked enchiladas, so we need to get this pork roast in the crock pot this morning so it can cook all day, and then I'll meet you back here later today and show you how to make the sauce and how to put them together. So we're gonna need a pork roast. I've got about a 3.5 pound pork roast. You can use a pork shoulder roast, you can use a pork sirloin roast. I have a pork sirloin roast here that I'm gonna use. Some Auntie Nono's everything seasoning, some pepper, some Dr. Pepper, and some water. Okay, I'm gonna start off by spraying my crock pot with some nonstick spray. You can also use a crock pot liner if you have one. I don't have any, so I'm gonna go ahead and just spray my crock pot. Now I'm going to put the pork roast right on top of the cooking spray. Just plop it right in there. You don't even have to brown it first. Okay, now I'm going to shake on some Auntie Nono's everything seasoning. I don't measure it, I just sprinkle some on there. You just want to make sure it kind of covers the whole roast. Then I'm going to shake on some pepper. All around, just like that. That's good. Okay, next we're going to pour on 1 cup of Dr. Pepper. Make sure it's regular Dr. Pepper and not diet. And just pour that all around. And lastly, we're going to add 1/4 cup of water. That's it. How simple is that, right? I'm gonna put the lid on and we're gonna let this set for 6 to 7 hours. I'm gonna go ahead and set my timer for 7 hours. I'll probably check it around 6.5, but I'm gonna just set it for 7. And there we go, that's it. I'll meet you back here later and I'll show you how to make the sauce and how to put them together. Good morning. They're like, Mom is in the kitchen. We want our breakfast. Good morning, everyone. We got Sherlock, Chloe, Mario, and Watson. It has been 7 hours since I started the pork this morning. It is all cooked. I'm gonna take it out of the crock pot and put it in this bowl and shred it. And then I'm gonna drain the crock pot of all the juices it cooked in. I'm gonna then add the shredded pork back to the crock pot, and we're gonna pour a special sauce on it, which I'm gonna show you how to make in just a minute. Let's make our sauce. So we're gonna need 1 cup of Dr. Pepper, 1 cup of brown sugar, 1 can of diced green chilies, and about 8 ounces of Red Enchilada Sauce. This is a 10-ounce can, but I'm gonna use about 8 ounces of it. Just like that. Now we're gonna blend it up and add it back to our crock pot. We're gonna put a lid back on And we're gonna continue cooking it on low for another couple of hours. If you work outside the home and that's just gonna not really work for your schedule because you've gone to work, you come home, your pork is done and you just wanna eat and you don't have another 2 hours to sit around waiting for your dinner, then what I suggest is making up your sauce in the morning, just like we put the pork in the crock pot in the morning before work. I would suggest making the sauce and then putting it in the fridge, and then when you get home from work, go ahead and heat up your sauce on the stovetop or even in the microwave until it's really, really, really hot, and then mix it into your pork and give it a good stir, and then you should be okay to go ahead and use it. It's a quicker way of doing it if you just come home from work and you want to eat dinner. I work at home, so I'm just gonna go ahead and let this sit for another 2 hours. We're not ready for dinner yet, so we have plenty of time. I like to serve some sweet lime rice with our enchiladas, so I'm going to show you how to make that. You're going to need a cup of rice, some chicken broth, some minced garlic, olive oil, salt, some diced green chilies, a lime, and a small piece of yellow onion. The very first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and dice up my yellow onion into little tiny pieces. Okay, next we're gonna add some olive oil to our pan, and I'm gonna add in a teaspoon of minced garlic. I'm also gonna add in a small piece of yellow onion. I'm gonna give that a stir. Let the onions kind of become translucent. Then I'm gonna add in a cup of rice. Give that a stir and just let that brown for a little while. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna blend 2 cups of chicken broth, 1 can of green chilies, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and then I'm going to zest this lime into the blender. We're gonna blend that up and pour it onto our rice. This smells so good. Gonna give this a stir. And if you're new to my channel, I always include pictures at the end of the video of what the food ends up looking like. I'm gonna go ahead and cover this with a lid and cook it on medium-high. I'm gonna add 1/2 lime into our rice. Squeeze out all those juices. Okay, and then we're gonna stir one more time. Oh, this smells so good. Oh, I can't wait to eat this. Sweet lime rice. All fluffy and soft. Perfect. That's exactly what I want. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pour my green chili enchilada sauce into this pan and warm it up because we're gonna need this for assembling our stacked enchiladas. Thank you for watching. I hope you'll try out this recipe. Please don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. And if you hit the bell, you'll know when I've shared another recipe. See you next time.